Hi, this is a guy in the den, and I'm going to restart Roman Triumph. It is clear that this game, at least in the early access period, need to be rebalanced a little bit. I'm not running on the highest difficulty. In fact, I'm running on normal, which should be like the benchmark for how you play this game. So even during the introductionary period, that's kind of where it tells you what to invest in and suggest this and this and that. It's kind of like a training phase of, so you learn the different features of the game itself. It is clear that it's not balanced towards what the rest of the game will do. And I will tell you this the only way possible. The first you're hit with, I think it is 14 barbarians that will overwhelm and kill those people the program tells you to make. You think that if you are making a training phase, so to speak, you would at least tell you to train enough people to deal with the barbarian invasion. Didn't happen. And the second part of it is that the next year after that, you're going to be hit by 28. Now, I was a little bit smarter and I had trained enough people, so we beat that wave. But there's just enough of them, so when they go through, they would instantly destroy stuff. I mean, especially storage. I wonder if storage just don't have enough hit points or there's some bug in the system. But I started noticing in that playthrough that my storage just broke. It was within either an area of effect of the barbarian going through or whatever, but all of a sudden it's just spontaneously combusted. So something is going on with the storage portion where it just either don't have any hit points or they're very vulnerable to some kind of invisible explosion. I started running out of food. Either because I didn't have enough storage or it didn't ask me to build in a storage. It was just one of those things that weird things were happening within that. Now I recorded it so I could show you, but the reality is that it was just so many goofy things, and my people were starving half the time. It went from like having a lot of food to no food, and I think some of that had to do with this spontaneous combustion of my storage. I say it mildly because I actually watched it happen several times. A barbarian came within a reach of it. He must have thrown some giant bomb or something, but all of a sudden my storage just went kapoof. Second, it gets robbed. Someone robbed my storage, which I know it can happen, but the game never suggested at any point that that you should put guards there. There's just something within the whole build up that it's a hyper aggressive barbarian invasion every year. Second year it was, or the third year, sorry. The third year it was a barbarian horde with the berserkers, right? This giant murderous machine, and it was there's such a ramp up over year that you kind of have to just run out into the game, just exploding out buildings and just getting it there and make sure you have enough storage and extra storage in the case they combust or whatnot. So the whole experience just let me feeling like, okay, even on normal, it's not going to allow you to be in the pace of you learning the system for the couple of years. Now, if I would ever make a suggestion to a dev, and I'm more or less doing it right now, look into the storage situation. And second of all, be a little bit less aggressive barbarian invasions early on. This is your training phase, okay? It literally comes with a horde of 14 that will overwhelm those 4 people you asked me to build or to train. And then the year after that, it's just going to be more. It's just an overwhelming. So even if you're smart enough like I did, to overestimate what I think the next wave would be. And most of my people survived at that point, I think. It's just something in the formula that either this is like you have a higher difficulty settings that are trickling down to the lower difficulty settings. So normal feels like maybe that's a step up. And that's just a matter of adjusting, sure. But spontaneous explosion of storage, including great loss of food reserves, so I was starving for a lot of the period of time. And the fact there's some weirdness about how much shit cost. I mean, I was running out of brick and clay and all that, and all was just building the things that they suggested. And it was just one of those things like, oh, you want to tax people? Well, you're going to have to unlock taxing people. That's a building. Oh, cool. I guess I'm going to have to do that. Oh, someone stole all your shit. Well, you're going to have a guard building. Okay, let's go get it. Well, I'm sorry, you can't afford it because you don't have any gold. Because you don't have a treasury. Because you're not, whatever. And it was just one thing snowballing. So my third year, I felt like, you know what? I'm not going to survive next year. He's asking me to build all these things, defenses, and I'm running out of everything. I can't build enough defenses to hold on to it. So that was just it. I'm going to restart with a different frame of mind to be a little bit more aggressive in how I get things done. And we're going to go from there. I'm not saying this is a bad game. No, don't get me wrong. I like it. It's just that this is an early access period, so some things needs to be adjusted that are a little bit too aggressive, like barbarian hordes. And you have to have a better structure of the training period that gives you more reasonable suggestions to what to build, because you're trying to learn, right? So you assume that the suggestion it gives you sort of is in on par of building up the first phase of your city. Anyway, enough talking. So let's go ahead. We want I like trees and stone. I want high. So again, I'm just setting these reasonably. That didn't change much. Why is it not? How about that one? That actually looks pretty decent. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see a range there. And see, I'm just doing normal. It just feels like standard unforgiving survival experience. I mean, I don't want to do. I don't want it to be such a big step between easy, which is kind of learning curve-ish, and standard. But maybe I need to do easy. I mean, that's sad. Or do these. No mythological threats, Pax Romana, no attacks, but I don't want to do that. So you have these three then. So let's change that. Ancient. Let's increase the immigration rate a little bit. Let's do that. Attack frequency very low. Maybe that will. Maybe that will make it a little bit of a forgiving experience. I don't want to make it too easy. It should be some challenges. Okay, let's find a good place here. So I see that I have some iron there. I also need to think about the layout. Like this is like in a valley right here. I wonder if I want to check on fertility here. Let's check on fertility. So very green, 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 green. Because things need to grow too. There's rock, there's iron. Now the question is, if you're over here on yonder, will you end up in trouble? Like, will you get into barbarian hordes even faster? Now I kind of like an area like this, where you are framed by the mountains a little bit. This one I like too because it's kind of open, allows you to build a lot, but then you have less than stellar fertility. And fertility is really important. Obviously, you want to be able to feed your people and not starve them out like that happened to me. That kind of sucked. Yeah, this is an interesting part here. But this is the one that gives you kind of sort of there, framed here. Maybe they can come over here, but you can then block that off. Here you can block it off. I'm just gonna start here. This can be a growing area. This can be food. Obviously, that's kind of sort of what we want, right? Let's go ahead and plop this guy down here. And right away, what? Build a castrum. There we go. The castrum is built. So we're gonna start with, oh, it's gonna go around. Okay, like that. And then we're gonna forego earliest lessons and just start cleaning that one out while we are building the first houses. There we go. So those are the first houses. They're done. Also, suggestion for devs. Make sure that the thing that comes up is in the same place. Central. You don't need to see these dominoes. Just put it right there in the middle, same place, so you can read it, and then you can have an arrow or whatever pointing to resources and whatnot. Because when you flop all over the screen, it just gets confusing. See? Too much. Too much jumping. So that, oh my god, that's a lot of wolf, right? Nothing here. Oh, here we go. Right in the middle of the forest. Now, I am going to put the road pretty much all around it. I built a little bit too much road last time. Off the bat, I just ran out of material. So we're doing that, we're gathering wood, people are getting happy. Now this is pretty much going to be the only income that you have, doing these basic stuff, right? Because when the next one hit, I think you get some money and stuff like that. So don't build anything that makes you run out of money. Demands are a little bit different. These, for example, they need 2 wood in order to sustain themselves each month. And I did notice that, and please fix this. You know, if I want to X out of this, I could click on a screen, but doing an escape should just remove it. The second escape should be open in this. Come on, people. Build it. Soon I'm gonna have some extra food. Gather stone. Can I do storage? Food storage. So let's start out with some food storage just right off the bat. Because, again, some of these things are pretty aggressive. And sure, I lowered aggression a little bit, but still. How much do I trust that? I don't know, man. Small stockpile. Yeah. Start with some food storage. And where's the other one? Small stock. There we go. I'm gonna start right away by having the spontaneous storages or spontaneous combustion storages built. Right now, with all the people that I have, and it's not that there's a lot of them, I don't have to prioritize anything. Later on, prioritization just becomes so much more important. Excellent. You're gonna need more than one. Well, let's have this guy clear this, because that's where I'm gonna grow some food. Let's see if that's actually pretty good. Oh. So this is probably where I need to. Okay. Let's do there. I thought that I would just put my house, my center down on where it's the least growable to not waste any space. Oh shoot, I need more houses. Sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Okay. Here we start. So wood gather is going to be last. then that. Actually, like that. Okay. Just stop. Stop. Okay. Skip all tutorials. Let's just get rid of that. They're happy. More houses. Oh, they're finally gathering some stone. Real good. You need stone. I really honestly wish I knew. It's something that you can pick up. And these guys are still hunting with their blue swords. They're badasses, man. They're like, we don't need no bows. We don't need no chucking a rock or anything. We're just gonna, yeah. So we can start putting out the first couple of farms here. 102% is pretty decent. 97, not the best, but you know what? I'll take it. That way I can just build out the farms in one direction. The earlier I can start making food, the better. Because you are gonna need it. And a little bit redundant, spontaneous combustion food storages. We're at 13 people, we're at 20 houses, we're good. Now, what I should have done too, let's extend this here. I also noticed that I put some stuff too close, some of the manufacturing things too close to other things. And that was not a good idea. People didn't like that at all. I guess they didn't want to live across a quarry with people sledgehamming rock all day. So that's that. Okay, train a Gladius and build an archer tower. So 2 of these guys. 2 of these guys. And I'm just gonna do that. Right away off the bat. Okay. And we also want an archer tower. Now, that's the difficulty. Yes, it's good to have defenses and whatnot. And you want to put them as close as possible. The problem is, maybe I was going to do it like this then. You don't know where the threat comes from in the very beginning. It can come from anywhere. I can build a tavern right now. But taverns are so expensive on food. I mean, it really takes a lot of food. Town guard is also expensive. It needs brick. But where was the... Congratulations on what? 20 population. What? Okay, that just happened. Cool. There we go. Build more houses. Obviously, I have to also make sure that I'm having enough resources, because that is a big problem. So expansion. Let's make sure we clear out this area too. And this area. Get him plenty of work. And I'm running out of people to work in my climb pad. have plenty of wood right now. I have decent amount of stone. So I could certainly wait for more people to join to start having people do that stuff again. Academia. Well, that's where things get expensive. Academia I kind of sort of need because you need to unlock certain things like a treasury, which I should really promote first. Because without money, I can't really do much else. But I'll tell you what, though, it takes 4 people, so I need a little bit more people, to be honest. I'm going to put the academia here. Now I don't want to do a tavern this early. I don't make enough food. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I should do another pair of hunters. Because having food coming in all the time seems like a good idea. Yeah, let's do some hunters. You need swords for that? So I can't make more hunters? Because I made too many weapon guys? Well then, I need to make myself some swords in order to have more hunters. A speedium. Now this is how I run out of food. In the winter, you don't make as much food. Okay. Bold choices here. We just need to make a little bit more food to make sure there'll be a constant supply of food. Okay, as you see, I have built a little bit more now. I figured I would build out this area a little bit more. So we have defenses here. Defenses here. And we're building defenses here. Pretty aggressively. This guy needs to probably move. Let's move him over here. Yeah, so it can be in a smack dab in the middle of it. I'm building a goat farm here. Well, that's going to be done. I have 2 cabbage patches, 6 of the wheat field. So I'm having a decent amount. And I also have a fisher right here. We're fishing. We're fishing. And then we're building out more houses. And we have Marsh over here, and he's happy. He's happy with us because we built a little place right here. Figured I was gonna get this going a little bit to see if I needed to restart again. I didn't want to restart again, but I had to do it. But I am running a little bit low on people. I mean, I'm trying to build more houses, but it's the whole worker thing. Oh, they're building like crazy now. And then you run out of wood. So no matter what you do, a lot of clay there. Production and consumption. So I'm producing pretty much twice as much. So that's good. So once I get this one's doing 37. So when I get this one up and running, I should be maximizing out how many bricks I make. So that's the big storage. And now I got myself culture and comfort. See, everybody's happy. I know, buddy. I know. I'm trying. Consumption is 67. Okay, so we need more rocks then. Another quarry. Then I'm just running short everywhere. It's my own fault for building all these fortresses. But on the other hand, when you get attacked every single year by ginormous growing hordes of barbarians, what else are you gonna do? You can either build more soldiers, which probably isn't that cool. What? Oh, because of the fact that I don't have any bricks? It's ridiculous. Something is so unbalanced here. Here they are. It's so ridiculous. 55 barbarians on year 3 and I can barely muster up. Guys, you know, I want to play on easy and I don't want to turn off barbarian hordes at all. I want that kind of feature. But seriously, devs, this is ridiculous. There's such an imbalance in the amount. There's no way I can build a city faster than I did. I tried. I tried to get it up, but you're asking me to have perfect protection and equally amount of soldiers. It's just ridiculous what you're asking me to do. Yeah, my guys are dying. I can't grow my people any faster either. I can't. I basically tried to build housing for everybody as quickly as possible. Yeah. Now they're gonna destroy my town. Yep. Yep. And I can't, yeah, there's torching all my stuff. They're going in there, torching that. Yep. Not breaking all my houses. And this is so normal, by the way, and I'm fighting a 3rd year in, or year 4, technically. And I was fighting 54 barbarians. Yeah, there goes my guys. Oh, here. Here we are. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna do what they tell me to. There we go. Dragons are incoming. And they can fly over. There they are. Here they come. Come on, archers. Do your job. There we go. Oh, are they missing? Oh, good lord. It's just standing there. Just firing on it. Come on, guys. That's right, kill that sucker. Oh, you bastard. Come on, kill him. Oh, you bastard. There's one down. Oh, you suck. Oh, you're going after my hunters, huh? Suck. That's what you do. Oh, I got 8-1 food. We gotta eat him. That's what we're gonna do. It's like, yep. We're gonna eat you, sucker. I filled up on all my meat on him. I shall rebuild stronger by eating your carcass. I'm gonna make dragon weapons. You cannot defeat us. Okay. Well, that was painful. Was it because I upgraded? Oh, come on. Is that just 1 or 2? Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to. Let's close. Let's research. Gonna need a kill, so let's get you up here. Oh, look at that thing. Not cool. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, you're wrong, little deer. We'll see how bad this is gonna be. Would I rather face a barbarian horde? I think so. I really think so. Yeah, that's right, Ballistas. Oh my god, look at the hit points on that thing. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, you can do fire too? There goes my dude. Oh, he's hammering on that. Scorpio real bad. Oh, there goes my tower. There goes my Scorpio. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Rebuild. 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 Come on. Get him killed. Scorpius is doing some decent work though. Can you upgrade Scorpius? Oh yeah, you can, which is cool. I certainly need that. How much food do I get? A 448 food? Wow. Yummy. Hydra food. Okay then. That was interesting. Class supply. And they want weapons and stone. Or demand. Okay. They demand that. And that can give me... Does this change every time? Desire. Demand. Cloth. They want available for trade supply. Oh, please just give me a break, dudes. I'm trying to get myself some cloth, but no one is making cloth here. Oh, this one can. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to send you a weapon. And you will receive cloth. I will receive cloth. We're going to set that up. Repeating. Trade name. That's right. I know Latin. Oh, we're not trading all that. No. You can't have all my shit. There we go. There we go. Repeating. Perfect. 50 barbarians. 50 berserkers and 4-1 barbarians. Come on. This is like fantasy amount. This can't be real. I guess. Oh, that's firing now. Oh, look at that. That's vicious. Scorpion is really vicious. How the hell did I get through? Are you serious? In between there? Oh, come on. Oh, they've killed the whole gate, man. Oh. So that's gonna have to be rebuilt. Because that when my Scorpio went. Well, that sucks to be me. Destroy that. And then rebuild with another gate. Oh, Lord. Where from? At least it's from the same place. I lost a couple of Hydras, didn't I? Or, So did that ever get finished? It did, didn't it? Any upkeep? Okay, good. Let's see if we can build that up first. Yeah, oh, he's going on for the wood too. Ah, of course he is. Oh, 14,000 hit points. Yeah, we're done here. I think we just got done. A year 9. Get in there and sacrifice yourself. Yeah, that's done. Not sure why these guys are not going and attacking him, but whatever. So we are done. That was it. That's a total of 76,000 that I need to somehow... Can you just attack him, please? Ah, that's okay. We're done anyway. So, all I can say is this. I'm at year 9, and I am being massacred by a Hydra because there's no way I can build up a defense strong enough, fast enough, to get that done. I mean, I can certainly try, but it all has to do with the fact that you don't have enough people. And if you don't have people, then you can't do it. So it took me 9 years to build this one, and that defense was punched through like nothing. I guess you could go for brick wall as soon as possible. Why would you? You would assume to some extent that... Yeah. Yeah, no, it was comical. I've pretty much lost my entire city. And there he goes after sabotaging my city. Well, it looks like it was just built in. Let's destroy a bunch of stuff and then just leave. Kind of thing. Venus is bothered, yeah. Sure. You're bothered. He has trashed half my city and... Yeah, you can imagine how bothered I am. Good lord. That's ridiculous. And that's it for this time. You have a terrific day. Great weekend. I hope your life turns out to be awesome. I know there's some weirdness going on in this country right now, but you know what? I still rooting for you. I still hope that you have a great time. I had a less of a great time here with that big Hydra, but next time maybe I will just destroy it. But until then, you have a terrific life. And as I always say, until we meet again, adieu.